Yo YouTube, it's CC here with the final recap of week 2 going into Pool C for the LLL, the Ubers UU draft league that has been going on. And you know the drill, I'm going to hop in the first 5 matches, in this case 4 matches, and then we are heading into that big juicy recap. And without further ado, I'm jumping in. So, first match is Icy versus Tube Nightmare. I feel like I'm in the middle of one of those Reddit posts, the I am the idiot, am I the idiot things. I thought Pikachu was a gag, a joke. Why the hell did Pikachu actually put in work? I feel like I'm being pranked right now, but the Pikachu actually clean up, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Pikachu really did well. Yeah, surprisingly. Of course, it was the Zamazenta show in the back, but Pikachu being able to break all of those walls, giving Icy the momentum they needed, that's stupendous. That's actually ridiculous. I never expected to say that Pikachu with the 2 kills and a lot of damage on other mons was actually one of the big boys this week. Like I said, Zamazenta did the most of the work, but holy crap, what the fuck was that Pikachu, bro? That was insane. It's a 2-0 for Icy. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, Nightmare, I would not have prepped for that Pikachu either, so yeah, don't blame it. And how funny the last game was, how, this game is not, I'm not gonna sit here and try to pretend that it was a funny match at all. Rather seriously, sometimes you do everything correctly in a match. Like 99% of the match is going your way and you play correctly and whatever. And you just get screwed over big time by hacks. There is an argument to be made that Past Champ lost due to hacks in the first week. But yeah, I mean, this week there's not an argument against it. It was just very unlucky on his behalf. It's shite to lose like that. I'm not even gonna show it because it's shite. I'm not blaming Sableye whatsoever. You know, you gotta take opportunity as it presents itself. In this case, there was an opportunity to clean up, but the hacks were so shite. It's a 1-0 loss for Past Champ, but dude, I seriously, if somebody can get back from a 0-2 in the season, you have a great draft, you showed that you know how to battle, you can come back, bro. You can hit players with 4-4, and Sableye, yeah, that's a way to win, bro. That's a way to win. I'm not even blaming. So I mean, 3 kills with the Milo was very impressive. So yeah, that's a 1-0 win for that one Sableye. And going from one Sableye to another. Whoa, that was actually a very clean transition. We are heading into Oceanic versus Steel. Yeah, I gotta say, I know Oceanic loves its low kicks, so I'm just gonna give his moment of glory. Low kicks did actually did a lot of work. This D-dance is not it. I'm just saying that D-dance is not it, but this low kicks is it, bro. Seriously, low kicks actually being very good in the match. It was a kind of a stalemate match for a long time. I didn't know what side this match was gonna go to. Low kicks was very important that one moment of killing the Sableye, but I feel like from the moment that Tusk got rid of the webs, that was the moment where the momentum shifted Oceanic's way. It was a very important spin and a very important moment of the match, because the rocks were chipping you down. Yeah, webs with Palkia would have been very nasty late game with Azu period as well. I feel like from that point on, you got the match. Oceanic knew that once that spin was going up, the rocks were heading out. That was the moment that they could seize the opportunity. And from a match that kind of felt like it was going nowhere, like for example a 80 turn 1-0 win, it was just flipped on its head. It was a 5-0 win for Oceanic. And Steel, you really, like we Dutch say, we say, how to duur verkopen, which means, well, you made it very tough for Oceanic. You really played excellently that mid game especially, but damn, 5-0. Didn't feel like a 5-0. And yeah, last week I called Incredible King pretty good. This week he deserved his title as an Incredible King because this Solgaleo, bro. What were you cooking, my dude? What were you cooking? Here is an excellent turn of events. The Terra Water, great option. The EQ for damage that is heading out in a couple of seconds. I'm just a little premature. Yeah, I respect it. What the hell, weakness policy, bro? That's insane. And I know it didn't clean, but Solgaleo broke. It kind of broke the game wide open. From that point onward, it was blow for blow, you know. And one side you see a kill, on the other side you see a kill. It was going from one turn to the next. I want to highlight that, for example, like Goldango being able to tank the fusion flare from Kieran White. But on the other hand, that Palkia behind the sub was carry, but Deoxys was a threat looming in the back as well. But we all know that the mirror coat on Tentacruel on the last turn was just vile, bro. That was such an excellent bring. I loved seeing it. I didn't know why you went out and did Tentacruel until I saw the matchup. I said, oh no, is it really mirror coat? And it was mirror coat, which is funny as hell. I feel like it was more so for the Kieran White, but it turned out very amusingly. It was a very cool match. Like I said, from the moment that Solgaleo's weakness policy hit, the game kind of broke open. But it was a very entertaining match to see. Both sides really played excellently. It was a very offensive match, very fast-paced. I know it says like 20 turns, but it felt like 3 turns. Like, holy crap, this game is already open. Yeah, very entertaining match, and I believe it is a 2-0 win for the Incredible King. But now we're heading to the game of the week, which is Toast probably versus Porto. And I'm grabbing my matchups right away. On Porto's side, we see a Magearna, Giratina, Slowking, Thundee, Espathra, Mienshao, Necrozma, Alolan Sandslash, Alolan Dugtrio, Swalot, and Tarantula. Dude, Tarantula. Toast probably has a Lando Eye, Baxcalibur, Blissey, Petront, Crawdont, King Gambit, Weezing G, Morgrem, Scovillan, Chandelure, and Gyarados on their side. Yeah, Toast is gonna win because they have one of my favorite mons, Crawdont. Yeah, that's my analysis. That's it. Now, seriously though, looking at Porto's side, Necrozma actually goes stupid once Crawdont and Kingdom are gone. And I know there are 3 dark types on that team. I know. But just look past them, Necrozma goes stupid. So I could see something like Mienshao coupled with Necrozma, and potentially even offensive Espathra with it, to kind of really put pressure on those dark types. I could see them going that way, or just emphasizing on Magearna, because Magearna has a very good matchup as well. Just Magearna versus Baxcalibur, that's pretty good. Magearna versus Crawdont is pretty good. Magearna versus King Gambit is pretty good. Magearna versus Weezing is pretty good. So a lot of matchups that if you want to tailor Magearna to a certain matchup, you can. You know, it's the freedom Magearna brings. So Magearna is very good. You can use Slowking or Thundee to pivot. That Mienshao, Espathra, Necrozma even. I feel like Porto has a lot of options this match. And I just want to emphasize that I don't think Giratina is going to come. Just don't see it doing a lot. So that's my prediction of what Porto is going to bring. On Toast's side, yeah, I see Baxcalibur going stupid, actually. Baxcalibur, once that Slowking is chipped down, once that Necrozma is chipped down, can actually just clean. So Bax is for sure coming, and the rest is gonna kind of be built around that Bax, I feel like. So probably Weezing with Defog to support it. Possibly Morgrem with screens. Possibly a Chandelure to kind of help break down Magearna, for example. Or Crawdon to emphasize the breaking down on the Magearna Slowking thingy. I feel like it's going to lean that way, but getting Vex in position is kind of their win condition, I feel like. Lando I could come as well, because, you know, it's still a Lando I. It hits like a freaking truck. So, yeah, I think those are the monsters that are actually going to be brought. But without further ado, I'm going to jump into the matchup, where I don't see Lando I. I see a Scovillan, Blissey. I see a Swalot. A lot of monsters that I didn't predict, so that's always fun to see. So, without further ado, I'm jumping into the match. Gosh, why do I always start with the sound on? It's horrible. But the matchup, Chandelure versus Mienshao, is heading out. And yeah, Mienshao barely hanging on there. Barely. If it's regen, it can actually get a HP back. But damn, Mienshao almost went down there. Actually risked going down. There's no Rocky Helmet there, so Mienshao lives to see another day. And now it's Weezing G versus Magearna. Kind of feel like Weezing has to switch. But a taunt is very... dude, that taunt was very key. Spikes would have made that matchup so much worse, because, yeah, pressuring the Weezing into having to defog is not a good position to be in. So, a very cool bring, but Weezing almost going down here. It's tough, it's tough. And they choose to just let Weezing go while losing momentum. Yeah, that's not great. Mienshao coming out, can be picked off with a Jet. Is it going to be Jet? It's not Jet. That was such good prediction, knowing that, yeah, they're probably going to predict that I'm going to go for Jet, so I'm just going to go for Knock. Very good move, very good move. Swallow barely hanging on, and not hanging on simultaneously, though chipping it down with Rocky Helmet and LO, so it's almost a Decrodont, getting 60% on that Thunder T. I know Thunder T is not a bulky one, but 60% is damn, that's a lot of damage. That's first skill for the whatchamacallit, the Thunder T. Blissey going for the Sunny Day, perhaps counteracting the chilly reception, but they could not avoid it. There is the boy, there is Alolan Sandslash, and is it going to kill that Blissey? Oh my god. Is it going to kill that Blissey? Of course it isn't. Blissey is thick as hell. It's thick as hell. Going for the Para, kind of stopping the sweep right then and there. Still stalling out the snow, which is not a bad thing. Even getting back to full HP, so you're at square one once again. Showing the SD though, that's interesting. And now Terra Ground, actually, yeah, interesting bring for a Terra. Not able to pick off that Blissey. I feel like this is, yeah, Porto's probably just gonna let Sandslash down, and it is Blissey down at that point. I don't feel like it's a bad interaction for Porto. Okay, losing that Sandslash is, yeah, it's not that great. But Blissey being down, so potentially an offensive Magearna or a Thunder T can actually clean up late game. So that's actually a good interaction from that Sandslash hat. But now, holy crap. That's the reason why they brought Sun. Kind of forgot they brought Scovillan because, yeah, I don't really rank Scovillan. I'm sorry, Scovillan fans, but that's actually a very cool bring. Simultaneously getting rid of hail/snow, sorry, and getting Sun for the Scovillan is actually pretty funny. And now there's not a lot I can switch in on Scovillan. Scovillan getting another kill. Scovillan actually being a good bring, holy damn. There's still a couple of turns of Sun left, but they don't risk it. So it possibly is a spec Scovillan, which is insane. But yeah, it did threaten it out. Now Bex with the SD, very aggressive, taking 50% from the Focus Blast, and at this point, it's kinda do or die. If Bex can break through, it's a 3-0. That's a win. I don't see anything going on. But Scale Shot missed. Wow, Focus Blast missed as well, which is insane. I feel like this match can go either way at this point, but this turn, what the hell, bro? That's just a cliffhanger for no reason. That's so stupid and vile. But yeah, let's do it again, shall we? Oh no, that's actually very cool. And one hand, I really wanted to see it turn out once again. But nah, that's actually a good predict. Taking out a Magearna though, so Thundy T can come in, can go for a Focus Blast or a Flash Cannon. In this case, a Flash Cannon. And now it's all up to Shandy or Scovillan. Shandy can take the hit. Can Scovillan take the hit and tank and take out the Slowking at the same time? Barely hanging on and not able to take down a full HP Slowking is very sad to see. Even if that hit, even if that hit. This game was freaking insane. But let me just emphasize, I don't know if Slowking would have tanked that hit. No clue. If it hit 5 times, bro, with +2, I think Toast probably won that match. And I know I said it in the match versus Postchamp and Sableye. Hex is just vile. It's part of the game. It really is. And it sucks when you lose the Hex. It really does. It did make for a very entertaining turn 22. Let me just say that. That was an insane turn. But yeah, it sucks to lose that way. I, once again, don't know. It could have been 2 hits and yeah, that could have been a thing, We don't know that. But damn, missing was just insane because it granted Porto an opportunity to go into Magearna. I feel like Porto, this is a case where Porto really showed quick thinking. Okay, you see that you kind of got off scot-free there. That's great. But adapt to the situation. Okay, you're gonna lose that Magearna, but is that the worst thing that can happen? No, the worst thing that could happen is you getting swept by Excalibur and it being 3-0. So in this case, they turned it out very excellently. But that turn 22 was just insane. Let me just emphasize that. Turn 22 of this game is possibly the worst and the best turn of the entire tournament so far. But yeah, that's wrapping up this battle. Going into the power rank, why do I keep seeing power ranking? It's not the power ranking, it's the standings for now. Another weird one because not all matches were played in this week. Porto being on top after that win. Icy Cream, Incredible King also with 2 wins under their belt. Oceanic Gamer, Minda Meteor, Toast probably, and Graded Shtick. And that one Sableye all with another win. And there are still 4 coaches that don't have a win yet. Power Hero, Postchamp, Naimat, and Steel16 are at this moment out of playoffs. But it's a long season. I've said this multiple times. In a league like this where 8 contestants go through, it's possible that you can go into playoffs with a 4-4 record. Even a 3-5 sometimes. Don't pin me down on that, but 4-4 is manageable, So the season is not over yet, guys. Keep your heads up. You can still change the season. You can do it, I know it. And yeah, without that lovey-dovey shit out of the way, what Mon is the Mon of the week? Gotta be honest, haven't thought about it just yet. I'm just scrolling through the matches. I kind of feel like I cannot deny that Icy with the Zamazenta, I feel like Zamazenta is the right answer here, but just for entertainment, I'm just gonna say Pikachu. I want to be that guy. I feel like Zamazenta is the right answer, but Pikachu is just way more entertaining, So, yeah, Pikachu Mon of the Week. With that being said, with that crazy statement out of the way, I'm heading out. That's been week 2, and I see you guys on Wednesday with the 3rd week, the recap of Pool A. And yeah, without that's me. That's me not being able to wrap up a video. So goodbye.